everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jamie if you're new here. And you know what I just realized? Okay, today is like, when I'm filming this, today is the day before Thanksgiving. And I remember that I wanted to do Vlogmas with you this year. I did it last year. If you didn't catch it, I can link the playlist for you down in the description box below. But anyway, and what I normally like to do is like I'll start filming like a week in advance. That way, if like for some reason that I can't seem to video filmed or edited like in time, then it kind of gives me like a little buffer. Except for I'm like so behind right now. And it just dawned on me, I'm like, oh crap, it's like the day before Thanksgiving. I should have been filming already. And technically I have, but the video that you should be watching today is my grocery haul video, which it should have actually went out yesterday, except for I had a bunch of running around with the kids to do. Oh my God, I'll explain that in a little bit. And just, you know, life happens basically, and it didn't get done. I am sorry. So you're getting it today instead, or well, my today, not your today. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I am just getting myself ready because I need to run out the door because I need to get my oil changed. We are going to be going up to Dallas to my in-laws for Thanksgiving, and I got to get my oil change, and I have to go get my state inspection done. So it's all good. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to go get it done really quick. It's still very early in the morning. Not a big deal, but I gotta go get that done. And I just wanted to film a little intro for this video. I don't know what else we have going on today, but I will definitely be bringing you along. I will include like, you know, what I eat in a day kind of thing. I'm gonna include all the things. What I can't share with you in advance is what I'm getting the girls for Christmas, because Charlotte tends to randomly watch my videos. And if she sees what she's getting for Christmas, I mean, it's ruined. Everything's ruined. Everything's screwed. So I can't do that. But what I will show you is what I am getting her for her birthday. Charlotte's birthday is December 2nd. So by the time you see that video, her birthday will already pass and it'll be fine. So anyway, I got to get my day going, and I'll check back with you in just a little bit. But what I wanted to share with you is the fact that, yes, I had already had my breakfast. I had meal prepped a week's worth of PB&J overnight oats. Oh my gosh, y'all. I cannot say enough how good that one is. It is so filling, and it hits the spot. I mean, there is nothing like a classic PB&J. You throw it in some overnight oats. Mwah, love it. So I already got that in. Today is a rest day for me. What I plan to do, since tomorrow is Thanksgiving and I know I'm not going to be able to get a workout in and everything, what my original plan was to exercise Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. That will be my 4 training sessions, except for I got too much to do today. So I'm taking today and Thursday off. I'll exercise Friday and Saturday, and I'm still getting my exercise sessions in. So no worries there. I got tons of steps in yesterday because the girls and I did a bunch of running around. Oh my gosh. I will explain that in just a little bit. I hear Charlotte. She is like giggling in her room. But I got to get going. So I'll check back with you in a bit. So I just got back from the auto shop. So many things that actually have to be done to my vehicle. It's just all maintenance stuff. It's just maintenance. I'm just very thankful that I'm married to a mechanic, and so that saves us quite a bit of money. So thank God for that. Y'all, it is cold outside. It is like overcast, windy, and chilly, which I am not mad about. I actually appreciate the nice little change of pace. You know, sometimes it's nice to have some overcast, but I'm wearing short sleeves, so I'm obviously wearing the wrong shirt for this day. Now I'm just rambling. Okay, so it's going on 11:30. I'm about to fix up some lunch. I have not figured out what the heck I'm having. Might do leftovers. I don't know. I'll show you when I figure it out. Okay, so I have figured out what lunch is going to be, and I decided that I'm eating up some leftovers. I have, I just heated up in the air fryer. It's my leftover gyro pizza, so I'm just going to have the last 2 slices of that to get it out of the refrigerator. And I've also decided what is for dinner. So I've got 2 chicken breasts in the crock pot here, just a little bit of salt and pepper and some chicken broth. So I'm going to let that cook because I have decided that we are going to do some buffalo chicken bites for dinner. So I will show you what that looks like when we get to that. But first I need my chicken cooked for when I am ready for it. I'm also going to need some cream cheese for that. So we'll go over everything once we get there. But I am thawing out 2 things of cream cheese because one is going to be for the cheese ball that I'm bringing to my in-laws house for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I just want to get it out of the way. I don't know why this is over here. I just want to get it out of the way and just do it now. So anyway, thawing those out, and now I'm going to go ahead and eat my pizza. Also just wanted to show you that I ended up going in with the Too Good Zero Sugar yogurt. This is the one in the strawberry. I already ate it all. It was really good, y'all. This one is 70 calories and 13 grams of protein. If you'd seen my grocery haul, you would have seen that I had hauled this one and the Madagascar vanilla. I've had the vanilla one before. So good. I enjoyed this one too. I also topped it with 50 grams of blueberries. The strawberry and vanilla are the only 2 flavors that I have seen at my store. Comment down below if you've seen this one before. But I really like this one a lot because it's thicker than the original Too Good yogurts. Now, I've always really liked those before, but this one I think is better, and it kind of reminds me of like the ratio keto, like those kind of Greek yogurts, which I always liked how thick they were. So if you like a good thick yogurt, this is a really good one to have, especially with the protein. If you don't like thicker yogurts, you might not like this one, but I enjoyed it, so I'll definitely be getting these ones more often. I have my blueberries with it, and I'm also going in with a Pepsi Zero Sugar. So I know I also said in my grocery haul that I was going to try not to buy any sodas, but that was because Megan didn't want to drink any soda, and that's totally fine. I never said I wasn't drinking soda. So this one is for me. All right, y'all, so I'm getting ready to make the roasted red pepper cheese ball. You've probably heard me talk about a couple of times. I may have done this on my channel last year when I had done Vlogmas, but I figured just in case you missed it, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. This is where the recipe comes from, y'all. I'm not kidding when I tell you that, like, I don't know, a million years ago, I had actually cut this out of the back of the box of Ritz Crackers. So yes, you can serve it with whatever cracker you want, but we usually use Ritz Crackers because it's what we started with. It's where the recipe came from. So of course we're going to just go with what works. So we have over here, you're just going to go in with 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. So you can use the regular cream cheese if you want to. I'm going with the 3rd less fat. Just 1 cup of some sharp cheddar cheese. I have a 1/2 cup here of some pecans. Of course, you could use whatever nut you like. I'm a fan of the pecans. We are going to finely chop this up. So if you do decide that you want to go ahead and make this yourself and you just want to save a little bit of time, you can just go ahead and buy some chopped pecans. I have pecan halves, and I'll just chop it up myself. So of course, you got to have the roasted red peppers. I'm going to chop those up. I do have a jar of like already diced up roasted red peppers, but I have this in the refrigerator, so I'm going to go ahead and use I'm going to use the rest of this up first before I open up that jar, because I will make this one more time for Christmas. And we have some garlic powder and some cayenne pepper. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to beat the cream cheese with the cheddar cheese, our seasonings until well blended. Then we're going to add our peppers, and then we're going to shape it into a ball, and we're going to roll it around in some nuts. This is super easy. I'm not going to really worry about weighing and measuring things because this is for the holidays. It's the only 2 times of the year that I make this. So we're just going to go ahead and get into it. So to start this cheese ball recipe up, we're just going to go ahead and throw everything into a bowl. You're going to mix it up and roll it around in some nuts, and it's really that simple, y'all. We're not reinventing the wheel. And that cayenne pepper, I just do like a few shakes in there. If you like, and it's really not even spicy. I mean, I know I say that because I like spicy things. If y'all don't like spicy things, I mean, just leave it out. It's totally fine. You know, and then I just use my hand mixer to mix everything up. Grab my little mini spatula and get everything off of those little beaters and roll it up into a ball. And yeah, this was like so perfect. Like I said, I only make this like twice a year. I brought it to my in-laws. Everybody loved it. That cayenne pepper, like I said, you're not using a whole lot, so it's not like so spicy that, you know, kids can't eat it. Like my kids loved it. They eat it all the time. Not all the time. I shouldn't say they don't eat it all the time. They eat it. That's what I'm trying to say. And then, you know, save yourself some time and buy yourself some chopped pecans. Unless, of course, you're doing like what I'm doing and you're making other recipes with pecans, and then you happen to have a big ass bag of pecans that you bought from Sam's Club and you don't know what else to do with them. That's what happened to me. So, and then I know this is going to look really messy at first when you're trying to get all the nuts on the outside of your cheese ball, but when you stick it in the refrigerator for at least a couple hours, which you want to make sure that it sits for at least 2 hours in the refrigerator, that cream cheese, it looks like a mess, but it's going to go away, I promise you. I'm out here with the goats because I need to take care of their water troughs. It's almost drained. It's looking kind of gross, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that cleaned out. See, I got my rain boots on because it gets kind of messy in there. So we had like severe overcast up until like, I don't know, an hour ago, and now sky's clearing up, the sun's coming out. You know, God bless Texas, but man, it is like bipolar. It's like, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hot, I'm cold. Okay, now the wind's gonna pick up and now it's cold again. It's like, oh my golly, y'all. Like, I don't know, like, was it okay to wear short sleeves? I have no idea. So here's Daisy chilling poolside. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned out. Bless you, Randy. Good God, I need to fix y'all's palettes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this done really quick. Here's little Wednesday. Here she is. She's hiding underneath the trough. She's gonna get scared here in just a second. There's my Daisy girl. There's my Daisy. Randy, my boy. Hey. I got the kids over there. Everybody's just chilling. It's just such a nice day, isn't it, Randy? It's a nice day. It's a good boy. I'm going to get your water cleaned out, okay? Y'all best get to stepping. I'm about to turn this hose on. You're not going to like it. Randy knows he does not like the hose. Whoop. Oh, and there they go. Everybody's running. Sorry, Daisy. Did I get you, honey? I'm so sorry. Trough is cleaned out. We're filling it up. Probably going to take about another 30 minutes to get that filled up. Everybody is just kind of wandering around, chilling. I had Daisy over. She was over by me just trying to check out and see what I was doing. She's such a sweet baby. But I already gave Beth and the chickens some snacks today. I could see Beth from here and she's already back to sleep. I mean, that's what she does. She eats and she sleeps. But all right. I'm gonna go in the house, set a timer. I'll come back out here in about 30 minutes. So now we're going in with a snack while we're waiting for that goat trough to fill up. So I have a serving of some cottage cheese. I used the last of my Daisy 2% low-fat cottage cheese, and I topped it off with a little bit of Good Culture cottage cheese because I was just trying to make exactly like one serving. So I'm completely out of diced mangoes, which really sucks. I was gonna go in with the pears, but when I opened up the can, I don't know how old that can was, but that was wrong. All I can say, it was wrong. In my pantry, I had some sliced peaches in light syrup. It's the same amount of calories as the mangoes, so that works out. So this is going to be my snack for the day. And in a little while, we will have dinner and I'll show you what that looks like. So I have no idea why I'm not filming this, but I'm gonna grab my tripod. And right now I am making, let me see, get into some better light. I am whipping up a homemade pecan pie. The cheese ball is already done in the refrigerator. You already saw that. Goat's water is already taken care of, so I just turned that off. It took forever to fill up. But anyway, I'm making a homemade pecan pie, and by pie crust, I make that homemade myself. So I just got that. It's already in the pie pan, so now I'm working on the filling. And I'm like, why am I not filming this? So, all right, I'm gonna set y'all up so that way you can see me do this. So I just have 3 eggs in my bowl here, and I just whisk this up. So this pecan pie recipe I've had for so many years. It's the only one that I've ever actually made. It is so good, and it's a little bit different than your normal pecan pie, and I'll tell you why. So I already told you that I had 3 eggs in there. I added 3/4 cup of sugar. It's a cup of either dark or light corn syrup, which is what you just saw me do. 3 tablespoons of butter, which I'm just melting it in the microwave there, kind of stirring everything up. A teaspoon of vanilla, some salt, about 2/3 cups of chocolate chips. Believe it or not, you add chocolate chips to this recipe. Y'all, it is so good. And then, of course, your 1.5 cups of pecan halves. And again, this is the only pecan pie recipe I have ever made. And I have brought it to our family gatherings before. I've had lots of people try it and they're like, oh my God, it's so good. And then they realize that there's chocolate chips in it. I've been making this recipe for years and literally TJ just told me, he said that he didn't even realize that there was chocolate chips in it. Like, you've had it like a million times before. He didn't even realize. But it's good, y'all. It's not overpoweringly, sweet. I mean, pecan pie is sweet enough. And I mean, of course, no, you don't have to have chocolate chips in it. But, since this is the only one I have ever made that had it, it's delicious and I'll always do it now. Tonight for dinner, we are making the buffalo chicken bites. Definitely going to leave this recipe linked down in the description box below. But anyway, so the recipe that I had gotten this from, it doesn't say specifically how much chicken to use. It just said cooked chicken. So as you saw earlier, I had thrown some chicken into the crock pot, so I just got it all shredded up here. You are gonna need 2 cans of the Crescent rolls, the third-less fat cream cheese. You're gonna need a ½ cup of buffalo sauce, some ranch dressing. This one's almost out, so that's why I have this one back here. You will need some onion powder, some garlic powder, a ¼ cup of minced onion. That's more like diced instead of minced. If you don't like onion, or you don't happen to have onion, if you have onion flakes, I'm sure that would probably work just as well too. And then a ½ cup of some sharp cheddar cheese. And I think we're just gonna mix everything into a bowl and then we just like wrap it in crescent rolls. So let's go ahead and get started. And so I have my baking pan, it's already got foil on it. I did spray it just in case, but I'm gonna set that to the side right now. So then I'm gonna just go ahead and take our chicken, stick that into the bowl, add in our minced onion, ½ cup of buffalo sauce. So I'm just going to use like the rest of what is in here. So it's probably about a ½ cup. Just using what I have in my refrigerator, getting things used up and out so we can make room for new things. Okay, seriously, why are we even saving this? Like, honestly. Okay. All right, that's why we have the second bottle here. My God. ¼ cup of ranch dressing. Ran out of all my smaller mini spatulas. That'll do. Okay. That's trash. We have a ¼ teaspoon of the garlic powder, ¼ teaspoon of onion powder, and we're going to add in our cream cheese. ½ cup of cheddar cheese. And now I'm going to try and mix this all up. Okay, you definitely want to make sure that your cream cheese is softened when you go to do this, because otherwise you're going to get an extra arm workout, and if you did arms today, it might be a little bit more strenuous than you anticipated. So now that our buffalo chicken, you could probably make this as a dip, really. My goodness. Now we got all that mixed up, we're going to go ahead and open up our crescent rolls. And I'm just going to use the flip side of my cutting board. So go ahead and separate your crescent rolls. Okay, I have like a small cutting board here, so we're just gonna put these on the counter. I'm gonna take my cookie scoop, do something like this. Fold it in like this. Apparently you want to make sure that it is completely sealed like that. I'm going to do seam side down on the cookie sheet. So we still have some left, so I don't know, we could save this for something else. But here is all the crescent rolls. So now I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter here. We're just gonna brush over top of these. And top these with a little bit of extra cheese, not a lot. So now we're gonna put these in the oven, 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Y'all, and before I forget to show you, here is how our pecan pie has turned out. Isn't she lovely? She is beauty and she's grace. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to dig into this tomorrow. This, my friends, is a hell yes for me. This is how these turned out. These are looking really good. And a little correction on the oven temp, you actually want to do 375 for about 15 minutes or until golden brown. 350 was not long enough, but I cannot wait to dig into these. Here is my plate, and I'm also doing 53 grams of the sweet potato tater tots that I have in the, that I just threw in the air fryer. And that is what is going to be for dinner tonight. All right, y'all, that'll do it for the first day of Vlogmas. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, share with somebody you love, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.